Hi, I'm Ann Coldridge, Executive Director for the ARC of Cumberland and Perry Counties, also known as CPARC. And I'm here today making this video as a way of advocating for our direct support professionals. These are our frontline staff that work hands-on, day-to-day with people with intellectual disabilities. Our field is in the midst of a staffing crisis. We feel that at CPARC, and our direct support professionals deserve a better wage for the level of responsibility that they have. We have people like Monet and her team at one of our community homes who risk their own health to come to work every day when the people they provide support to were COVID positive. Yet Governor Wolf neglected to declare direct support professionals essential workers, which is highly insulting. We have people like Quay, who supports someone with communication barriers. And she knows the individual so well that she was able to pick up on some subtle cues, and she obeyed her instincts and took the person to the ER. And her 8-hour day abruptly turned into a 16-hour day because she remained with the individual until they got the medical treatment they needed. It's not uncommon for our staff to work excessive overtime. We have people like Joy and Jerry, Clarissa, Shalana, Jason, Mahmood work excessive overtime, but they are dedicated to ensuring that there's stable staffing for individuals with intellectual disabilities. And this comes at a great personal sacrifice. They have their families and their lives as well. But at the last minute, they're the ones who are there and who we can count on. Again, they deserve better treatment from our state government. When you are a direct support professional, you are responsible for every aspect of a human being's life. You help people take part in their community. Help them volunteer, help them shop, help them go to the grocery store. You help them gain and maintain employment skills. You provide personal care, medication administration. You may be implementing behavior plans. People have dietary needs that need to be addressed. And even there's times when you have to help a person with an intellectual disability understand a terminal diagnosis in the way that they best can understand something like that. And then you have to help them make choices through that diagnosis. And then you sit beside them through the end-of-life process. And then you're there honoring them when they pass away. That is one of the most profound experiences that I have in my capacity at CPARC. I'm also a mother. I have a stepson who lives in a community home, and our youngest son someday will have direct support professionals caring for him. And I can tell you that most parents will say the biggest fear is what happens when I die, and I'm not here anymore to help make sure all of my adult child's needs are being addressed. When I attend funerals and I see that staff outweigh family, in some instances it's only staff because there is no longer family, I feel like I'm bearing witness to what my own children's funerals may look like someday. And if you think about what you would want for your family member, you would probably say you want people beside them that are compassionate, that know them very well, that truly care about them, and can speak about all the joys they brought while they were here on this earth. And that's what our staff do. And they deserve higher compensation for the level of responsibility that they have. People's lives are literally in the hands of direct support professionals. So what prevents providers from paying our staff an adequate wage? It's state government. So our ability to pay our staff comes from the Medicaid reimbursement rates, of which the state sets. So providers like CPARC have no control over what our reimbursement rates are. Yet, like any other business, even though we're a nonprofit, we are a business that has increased annual costs of doing business. Healthcare, liability insurance are just a few. So year to year, if we're flat funded and we don't see our reimbursement rates increasing, we do not have the ability to pass that on to our staff. The people who have that authority is our state government and our state legislators. Money needs to be put into the state budget to allow us to pay our staff more, and the reimbursement rates need to be calculated, formulated at a rate that we can then pass that on to our staff, because we will. We know how important our staff are. So I hope you'll join me in letting your legislators know that direct support professionals are worthy of so much more. If the state entrusts the care of people with intellectual disabilities and they are the sole payer for services for people with intellectual disabilities, then providers need to have the resources to be able to provide stable and quality staffing. Please join me in reaching out to your legislators and Governor Wolf and telling them to put money into the state budget for a direct support professional wage increase. Thank you so much. Have a great day.